Good morning, my tribe, my XRP army, everybody out there in YouTube land. Hasn't this been a crazy couple days? So what's going on? Okay, so the Dow Jones set a record level increase yesterday. This morning it's down about 600. The NYSE composite is up 1,200, and what a crazy ride. So this is what I mean when I say that the markets move on news. With the introduction of the tariffs, negative news, I guess, everything just collapsed. Just boom. Stock market lost 19%, which only put us back to where we were a year ago. It wasn't a huge, devastating collapse. And now it's coming back. Up and down. It's not going to be a nice smooth road. It's going to be bumpy. There's a lot of bumps ahead of us. XRP at its low hit 161, and it was running about 172, 175, and then it rocketed up to 208, dropped back down a little bit. Now it's running to the right at $2 right now. The first XRP ETF has been introduced, and I believe the number is XXRP. That should be positive for XRP. XCN, wow, it's up 47% today, and it was up a lot yesterday. While the other cryptos are running to the right or down a little bit, XCN is just taken off. Good for me. What's going on in the world? You know, I say World War III has already started. I'm in that camp firmly, both feet cemented. World War III has already started. It started some time ago. We're just waiting for the rest of the belligerents to pile on top. China has been planning war with the United States for 50 years. So tariffs on everyone have been dropped off for 90 days, except China. So those companies that have goods sitting in containers off the US or coming from China, they're going to be scrambling for liquidity. Where do you think their next shipments are coming from? China or India? Vietnam, anyone? Hopefully, eventually, the United States, or nearer to our shores. I prefer the United States. Put jobs back into the US. But I'm pretty confident they won't be coming from China. Not if they're able to source it from Vietnam or from India. This is going to ramp up the rhetoric, and great events are on the near horizon. Near horizon, everyone. Realize that. Great events. Humans tend to think linearly, like this. Our life is always going to be like that. But it's like this. Just like the stock market. Just like the crypto market. China is in serious financial straits. Have been for a while. Their collapsing population, because of the one-child policy for, 4 decades, 5 decades, is coming back to bite them, because they have created a consumer-producing economy. Their economy relies upon exports to a consumer nations like the United States. They've been trying to turn that inwards, but they don't have the population, the young population for it. The older people have their houses, they have their cars, their TVs, their microwave ovens, their trinkets, and the young people aren't getting together and having families. So where are the replacement consumers for that to continue internally within China? Hint, it isn't happening. They've got some real challenges. When all else fails, you go to war, right? And then there's the 250-year empire theory, which works out really well, especially in the last few centuries. Empires have about a 250-year life cycle. The United States is about 250 years into its empire. We're declining. China's rising. The difference that I see is that China's economy isn't growing at the rate it needs to grow. They've got serious, serious problems. Their economic model doesn't work. The Chinese government's economic model relies upon real estate development, and that's why they have all these ghost cities. They take raw land, the government buys it, builds a city on it, says it's worth X amount, goes to the central bank and says, we have this as collateral, give us more loans, and they pump that into the economy, and that's how they grow. You can only do that for so long. And the world's changing. And these changes cause upheaval. And this upheaval is going to affect you. So you need to be nimble, you need to be ready, you need to be standing on solid ground. You need to be looking at what the future is going to look like. What's going to replace what is? Will it be violent changes? Will it be rapid, controlled changes? Will it be a roller coaster? Will it be burning the house down? I think great events are coming, and that usually means great wars happen. When a declining empire and a rising empire, when their trend lines intersect, usually that's where war happens. Big wars. What is in power doesn't go quietly into the night. And what is up and coming always wants to brush aside or push aside or bully around and assert its dominance over what is declining. Serious things, folks. They're serious things. There are serious things on the horizon. I hope you have your house in order. I believe XRP is the future of world finances. So that's where I'm putting a good chunk of putting my money where my mouth is. That's what I got for you today. Stay buckled up. Make sure you have a seat on the rocket ship, because I believe things, when they do change, are going to change very quickly. $100,000 today, please. We'll see. God bless y'all. Take care. And I'm out.